When the game gets tough, the tough ones start to play at Armor Attack.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Armor Attack Italy. This is Angelo. Sorry for my voice, but I've been having cold and cough, and so my voice is really not at best. This time, as you see here, we are on the test server, and what we are going to do is to get a nice walk through the new map, and we are going to do it with the Stalker, so we can do it without having problems, and I will be able to just wander around and show you everything. Okay, so the new map is called Bridge. Okay, I'm wondering if this one is going to be a standalone, and I'm going to explain you why. As you see here, the map is based on the canyon map, but as you will see later on, you will recognize this area, and somehow, but not really that much, this area. All the rest has been really changed. It doesn't even look like the same map. So it could be that this one is not going to replace the nowadays Canyon TDM, and is going to be a TDM just of its own, as a standalone bridge. Here we are, the bridge, and ready for the walk on the map. Here we are. Okay, now there is this spawn spot, and the other one actually is over there. You see the two robots? Okay. Then there is this ground section that we are going to see later, and down you have all this level, okay, that goes around, and this is a brand new part of the thing. This section is basically the one that used to be the tunnel that was going towards Beacon A, okay, and here now we have a platform to go under the bridge, and we're gonna see that one later. And here we get into the other half of the map, that is the bridge, but first we're gonna see something else. Okay, and going all the way down here, we arrive to one of the spawn spot of the other team. Okay, and from here you can go down to the ground level. Okay, this is the scenery. There's going to be something funny happening probably, because on the test server the bots do sort of see you even if you are in stealth, but they don't shoot at you. You see, now I have a Cinder and a Broadkeeper coming after me, and this is the area that you will recognize the most, because this one is the Beacon C area. Okay, but you see there are all these little rocks and stuff around all over the map, where you can sort of, you know, stay partially behind cover so that you can shoot and try to get as minimum, as you know, less damage as possible. And this is this Beacon C area that we all know. Over there there were there was the drone, and here on the side of the two houses there were the two ramps that have been removed. Okay, we still have the cranes. The rock here changed the shape, and then we got to this area, and even here we had this little level where you can sort of hide and shoot and stuff. Okay, so it's quite of a different map. Okay, and this is the other spawn place. All right, and then we get to the ground level, and even here you got rocks and stuff, and you know, you have the two ramps to go up towards the bridge. And if you get to this one, then you get actually on the bridge. Okay, and this is the bridge, and even the bridge gives you a lot of chances to ambush, snipe, get cover. Okay, and the other side is not exactly the same, but it's quite similar. Okay, I hope not to get hit by any bullet, because if I get out of stealth, they're all gonna start shooting at me. Okay, we all know these two passages, and I wanted to show you the part under the bridge. So to do that, we are going to go around here, go on the back, get the ramp, sorry, the platform, the lift, or whatever this thing is called, and we're gonna go down here, and this is the portion under the bridge. Okay, and even here, as you see, there's, so this map offers so many different places and routes. You know, you can go up and down from each level, almost, maybe not from everywhere, but you know, it's very easy to change level. So I imagine that even for a clan, if they want to develop some sort of tactic to use on this map, is going to be challenging. Okay, it's going to be challenging, because this is really, I love this map, it's really cool. So this was the bridge. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hey, hit the like, subscribe to the channel, and even hit the notification bell. But going back to this map, if you play solo, you could even be in the situation in which you've been playing the entire game, moving around the map, and never being in the same place twice. And I really do like that, because even if it's not bigger than the other map, it's not like a labyrinth, don't get me wrong, but it has so much variety of level, hiding places, you know, and so it's going to be quite an interesting map for the battle. You know, battles I would expect to be very different. You know, nowadays when you're dropped into, I don't know, Bastion, Beacon Rush, you know, the more or less things are going to go in a certain way. This map should offer much more variety in how the battles will actually happen, develop. And as I said, even for the clan is a very interesting and challenging map, because it's not going to be that easy to find a strategy to use on this map, because it offers so many different opportunities that is going to be rather challenging, as I said. So I think that this is it for this video, and as usual, at the end, ciao.